Welcome back to Song of Horror. Let's just continue with what we need to do. Yeah, well, I'm bringing the
I'll
tooth.
go take a look. You check out what else is in that notebook.
Who's in the background? Because we didn't need that. I also don't like hearing my own facial hair touch the microphone. I wish that wasn't happening. So, I did what I said I was going to do, and I took a peek at the walkthrough to just see, like, have an idea of what we need to do. It involves those 6 cameras. And kind of either a maze or like a shadow creature you gotta avoid or some shit. It was hard to really tell, and I didn't want to spoil it. They just called it The Presence a lot.
It's too quiet, even for a library.
Always done well with the eerily quiet stuff. Northern Advertisers from 27th of August. It must have had coffee spilt on it at some point. That would make sense. What about this? I guess I gotta see it from the other side. I'm waiting for anything to happen. Something happened. The camera changed position. Information about the library rules, etc., etc. All super organized, of course. Well, that's good. Organization is helpful. Sculpture is impressive. Everything about this university seemed like that to me when I first got here. I thought I was going to find answers to so many questions. I mean, I'm sure you found some answers to some questions, just maybe you're setting the bar a little higher than what you've been achieving. These notes have all been crossed out. That doesn't help to clarify anything. Oh, it's just bubbles like water. Okay, it's just nothing to be afraid of. What about you? What's this? The occult witchcraft. What's this? Has Professor Husher been reading these? Probably. Great if you need info when it works, of course. Great if you need info when it works. I missed what the inflection was supposed to be. I need to look at these? Do I not? Because they're supposed to show where the things are that I need to find. But, I just get to go find it. Did I check this? 2 ancient copies of the Quran. These are historical treasures, and Omar is very fond of them. He should be. Keeping those preserved is important. It's a historical artifact that has been under attack historically.
Wait, what?
I would also like to know what. So I gotta get groped a little bit before I'm allowed to find out what I need to do. Okay.
Shit, where did that thing come from?
Let's just... Every time you guys hear the heartbeat, my controller vibrates. It's kind of obnoxious. Whoop. Hey, I can look at the cameras now. Great. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is camera 1. Okay. That's directly across from camera 1. I betcha. Maybe? No, that's still 1. Yeah. Yeah. Those are absolutely directly across from each other. If I go like this, there we go. Yeah. Hello, nightmares. Look at you. Ugh. Okay, so those 2 are directly across from each other. What are you? Deeply, deeply concerning. Oh, I hate all of that. Fire exit. How blocked is it over here? What a find. I have no... Okay, so these ones are directly across from each other. Are they moving? Not any more than its usual undulations. All shadow presence, though. All bad. Okay. So I need to find a way upstairs for camera 3. And see if I can figure out the puzzle. Oh, of course, this is an actual exit. Why would it be? Why would it be what I needed it to be? That would be insane. I just cannot get things correct. I think the trick here is stay in the light. I think that's what we're figuring out. So up we go. The presence likes shadow. Jesus. I can't remember if we could walk past this. This feels like the wrong way. The sounds aren't good. They're not making anything better. If I can be honest with you. Oh, yeah, let's look at the picture. Why not? There's the thing to click on. Omar laughs at me for not knowing that this painting was of Ivan the Terrible. Man, I don't really care. Yeah, it's just another fucking murderous white dude. Who the fuck gives a shit? Good for him. I know what this psychopath liked to have himself painted to look like. I can't remember if we could go down that way. But the lights imply to me to go up here. But this big blockage right here that says I can't go that way implies to me that we don't go that way, and I do in fact go down. So here we go. Okay. So the cameras were on this. Right there. We also want to go up and get that other... Oh, but we have to go to the... I'm gonna get somebody killed here. Can I see down this hall, please? Pretty sure that picture means one side of this is nightmares. Over here? This side's okay. I don't like not being able to see. What do you want me to do with this? Fuck all. Alright. Something is going to... That... Oh! Where was... Yeah, that was wrong. Oh, come on, I won that. Alright. Now I know kind of where I'm going. My bad, Grace.
It's been a while now. Should we go see if everything's okay?
Yes, Daniel, I will do my best to get everyone else killed. Don't you worry. Omar! You bring your glasses with you.
Grace is usually pretty fast. Go check up on her.
Yeah, no, you're right. She is pretty effective. Unless she's being controlled by an idiot. Don't know why I'd bring that up. Probably unrelated. Did he already get scared? That's not allowed. What the fuck? Alright, I definitely gotta check the cameras again. Can I skip this? Whoop. Nope. I wonder where it's gonna dump the bag since I got told. Well, have I actually picked up anything? Is there a bag to be had? Because I haven't... There's been nothing to really interact with.
Looks calm.
Yup. That it sure do. Great. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was correct about that. That side, that's why I gotta go down through here. Alright. 2. This side's just all bad. There's nothing over here. Oh, look at that. Scary and bad back there, too. Right. This side. I was right. Straight down the hall away from fire extinguisher. No. Over. Nothing here. Oh, yeah, only bad on the left side. Yeah, I cannot remember if that's where I got grabbed or not. Aha. Semi-safe over there, but I'm pretty sure that's where I came from to get over here. Which is why I have to rely on this. And all that's showing me is I gotta walk in a straight line, but everything remains dark. Okay, I can do that. That's easy peasy. Lemon, piss my pantsy. You proud of that one? Skip! I mean, the cutscene was over by the time I had the skip thing. I can't remember where we got to go. This way. Scary noises are scary. This feels like one of them places you don't go into. There's camera 3. Hello, camera 3. Trapdoor for the step ladders. It's latched from the other side. Okay. Why? I guess would be my first question. Also, maybe for who? Maybe I just don't fundamentally understand how it works well enough. Which is true. Cannot deny that. But also, it's like nothing Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to get everybody killed. We'll get Rene back. This is basically the end of this chapter, so maybe this episode... Oh, there's a thing! Poor quality photocopy from a book about Egyptian pharaoh Akhenaten, in which Aten was typically depicted as a sun disk emanating a radial series of arms. Is there a read? Ooh! Arms ending in hands, each hand held an ankh, a symbol of life and collected offerings. Oh. No. Thank you. Oh, we still have everything else. Great. Although no anthropomorphic images otherwise common in Egyptian mythology have been preserved, some of these sun disk depictions have been. As part of his religious revelation, not only did Akhenaten get rid of all of such humanoid depictions, he also created, according to many Egyptologists, the first monotheist religion. He named the pharaoh as the god's soul represented on earth, thus disbanding and discrediting the priesthood. Although all these changes could be explained as a consequence of the turbulent political situation of that time, the truth is that there are gaps in this understanding which scholars have not overlooked. For instance, no one knows why Akhenaten suddenly decided to transform the way temples had been until then, closed, dark, where the concealment of the divine was paramount, into expensive, open-air temples where good lighting is the most important thing. There are also strange depictions where Aten is replaced, or perhaps opposed, by a dark, anthropomorphic figure also emanating a radial series of arms, but in those hands the ankh does not appear. Sometimes these radial elements, or arms, do not have hands and have an ending. The fuck does that mean? Has an ending. Also, I need to stop hiccup burping. Oh, yes, I would love to. Damn it. Seems unreal that I've spent so much time here reading and now this place has turned into a nightmare. Well, only just for you recently has it become a nightmare. I'm sure other people considered this place a nightmare long before then. But that's for them to explain, not me. Oh, do you have something witty to say about how, haha, I always know? A portrait of Ivan the Terrible. When he was young, it's not very well known. Grace didn't believe it was really him. Yeah, it's also technically not really him. It's how the painter painted him to not get killed by the man known as Ivan the Terrible. Just saying. Okay. Gotta find the painting of the landscape. Not boats. It's boats. Gotta find the boats and the horse. Then we go over here. Skibbity toilet. I don't know why. Yeah, we just keep following the path. This part's easy. We just follow the light path because the game's not letting me see anything. So we know that it's death down there. Absolutely. No question. And we know we can't stray from the middle of this. That side is death. Further back. This side is death over here, maybe?
That has to be Sebastian's desk. I'm close.
You got me. An old volume that tells the story of the investigation carried out by LeGrant and his companions, Edgar Odell and William Lizge. Read. Sinister Nature. Natura tenebrosa. Tenebrosa?
Sinister nature. Interesting. Damn it.
Is that it? What?
There was another book about Argos Legrand in the library. A compilation of research trips written by two of his associates in the early 1900s. Sinister Nature was a narration of Legrand's frustrated trips in search of paranormal
Chapter
phenomena,
complete.
with one of the
Oh
last
shit, I need
pages
to walk.
marked by Husher, the cursed council at St. Cecilia's Abbey. St. Cecilia, the patron saint of music. I'm not sure what Husher wanted when he set out in Legrand's footsteps, or how long he planned on doing it. But it was a start. The best place to start looking.
Yay.
Before it gets too late.
Well, we've already lost 3 people. 4 people. So maybe it already is too late? Oh yeah, also now we can only be Sebastian P. Husher because we're in an interlude chapter. It doesn't say that here, but it's fine. Sebastian P. Husher, age 54, very stealthy. An eccentric character. Traditional chase. Sorry, Duolingo decided to ping me loudly. Oh, let's turn that ability for you to do that off, shall we? Let's just... Woo. No more of that. Right. An eccentric character with traditional tastes, Husher is a prolific writer of historic fiction who combines literary creation with a professorship at the State University of Arts and Humanities. He is used to traveling all over the world, investigating little-known events that provide the inspiration for his future works. However, his most recent journey has turned out to be very different from the rest. Yeah, now he's here. I'm not clicking forward. 1 second. So, I looked up what we have to do in this chapter, kind of. I scrolled through, and the only thing that really caught my attention was if you haven't done the following things in the order below, the bookcase will not work. So I just have those specific things on a note over here, but everything else we still have to find where those locations are and the things we have to do these things.
Isaac, my dear friend,
I don't know what those are.
you don't know what you've done with that cursed music box. By the time you tried to warn me, we had all heard the music. Now I find myself trapped in a tragic race against time.
Ugh. Yep. Yeah, lots of losers in this
I
race.
thought that perhaps by returning the box to you... Damn it, I've been such a fool. I lied, Isaac. I'm sorry. I just need you to hold on while I find a way to make things right.
That's not the
house
real
without telling
box.
Catherine. How could I possibly explain something like this? I thought she'd never believe me, and I was wrong. But now it's too late. I only hope you're all safe, and that you will find a way to forgive me. I must put an end to this once and for all. For my family, for you, and for my own sake.
Good luck.
Argos Legrand. Everything revolves around that name.
I'm assuming
He
that
was
name
the
is
person
actual
who had the
human
box
being.
crafted and picked out the melody.
Okay.
And when he died in 1913, newspapers of the day reported a violent burglary in his home. Everyone died.
That looks
save
like a hanging.
Ariadne, who was just a baby at the time.
Uh-huh.
The case was closed, but something just doesn't add up. The police investigation was far too short-lived, and the bodies were not buried, but incinerated. I believe they were trying to hide the truth.
It definitely sure
Discovered
seems that
the
way.
book, Natura Tenebrosa, was written by 2 of Legrand's collaborators. The same 2 who followed him across Europe, researching all matter of ridiculous legends, all equally far-fetched. The last case in the book speaks of Legrand's last journey, on which he embarked just before making the music box. I've followed in his footsteps for weeks now, visiting every place, following every lead about that melody. Alas, I have reached the last leg of this journey, in the north. I find myself among
The
the
north
deserted
of-
ruins of St. Cecilia's Abbey, now covered in snow. Here, in 1912, the annual concert in honor of the patron saint of music was held. Legrand was not there at the time. but he came to investigate soon after. Every
Okay.
single person who attended that concert died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances, and the Abbey has been abandoned ever since. The connection is clear. I know there must be something here, a clue I can pursue. If not,
Clue.
I dare
Why?
think about the future. I can barely distinguish what's real from what's not. Something is watching me.
Yeah. And the thing that's following you is real and not.
The melody still haunts me. Its notes echo constantly in my head. With each
Yeah, this
passing
seems to have
minute,
really
they
prolonged its
sound more
game from
ghastly and
when it
foreign.
first started getting
I
played.
see darkness all around me, and shadows.
Means I
lurking
guess
in the corners.
Legrand adjusted
I
it
feel my
slightly.
world merging with something else. I see another place.
It's called
A
insane.
black figure. I feel it's here with me.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Is this the end? Probably not. I feel like we have a few more chapters after this. October 2nd, 1998. I was 6 years old. St. Cecilia's Abbey.
Time to move.
Oh,
I have to find it.
goody. Alright, well, I'm glad we took that little rest there. Where does this go? Damn, the door must have closed before when I left the room. There's a small crack. If only I had some tool to stick in there. Well, okay, well, I'll have to find something of any kind, really. I don't want to go upstairs yet. I want to explore all down here before I go up. Can't do anything there. Hello? Anything spooky coming? I don't have to dodge the presence in this one, right? It didn't really look like there was anything super worrisome to dodge, like there was no insta-kill warnings or anything like that, so I'm assuming that means... Oh, I just need a key. So long as she's trying to bust down. Whoop, map not available. My favorite. Oh, hello. Hoe. Tool for tilling soil. Pretty rusty, but still strong. Great. Maybe I can use that to open the door. Genuinely have no idea. Oh, or to pull those down. It's taken me 2 hours to remove one of these floorboards. There's no way I'm going to be able to get through there. Okie doke. That one's still locked. Shabby, but blah 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 blah. You all read it. We all read it. It's fine. I've had a flick through these books before, but there wasn't anything useful. They've almost fallen apart. What with the exposure to the elements and the damp in this place. Yes. The horrid dampness. Bolt is locked. I can't open it from this side. Oh. I was about to try and check the map again. This is a different place. The stairs must have collapsed ages ago. I have to find another way to get up to that balcony. Well, it just so happens I already found another way. Oh! My goodness! I'm never ready for a door to actually open. Okay. Okay. One of those buckets stinks like a sewer. Can't imagine how else to breathe that smell. Nah, probably not. Let's light a match. Pipes are leaking everywhere. It's almost eaten through with rust. Horrifying. Foul-smelling dark liquid. It's running over the surface of the table. Great. It's still snowing. I hope it stops soon. Stop clicking buttons. We're getting out of here. I hope it stops soon, or getting out of here will be more difficult than just getting in. That is true. I know a lot of things about snow, and that is one of them. Can I do anything with you? It hasn't worked. The water isn't getting through to here. Okay. Hello? Spooky things that was opening doors. this way? Was it this one? Was this the door that got opened? Okay. Good. Ancient amphoria? Like the ones Catherine put in the garden. I wonder if she and the kids miss me. Well, they miss a lot of things right now. The air is buzzing with flies and sickly stench. That's probably something rotting. Oh, this is the toilets. Smells worse than it looks. That easy possible. Kind of. Looks like there's something down there blocking the main drain. Should I try and grab it with it? Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I should. We're not going to think about it. It's in a video game. It's not us in real life, so we don't have to think about it. You gonna let me know what I got, buddy? A fountain pen? Still a bookstore. Well, this is just your item. Oh, I don't think I'll need anything so disgusting. What the fuck was the point of that? Look, toilet, alchemist lab, blacksmith room, side entrance. Almost lab. It's a layer of damp and decay and everything that's different. So this one is next to the corridors and the toilets. This one is in the toilet. What is this? Let me say something extremely complicated for just a few toilets. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You have some idea. Do I have a map yet? No. That'd be too easy. Alright, so I need to find the alchemist lab, the blacksmith's room, and the side entrance next to the corridors to the toilet. So that, yes, in here is the side entrance. Now I gotta find the alchemist lab and the blacksmith, both of which are probably upstairs. I had to guess, but let's check this way to see what we can see. The drip has filled up the basin. There's all kinds of filth washed up from the roof. Gross. That sucks. This is where we were, right? Hey, is the hoe work?
I'm glad I lit.
And the answer is yes. Alright, what is this? What a relief it is to light the brazier. Yeah, that's sure. Pipe system is very complex. You do keep mentioning that. Nothing happened. The water isn't running through these pipes. Okay. So this must be the blacksmith's lab then. Yep. Pipe was dripping for days, months even. Set of bellows, I don't think it can use anything. Rotten table, damp, it looks like it'd fall to pieces. Great. Some old and wretched clay vessels. Okay. So this is the blacksmith. Now I just need to find the alchemist's lab. Because the actual order is alchemist lab, blacksmith, side entrance, alchemist lab. I can only assume the alchemist lab is upstairs. Yes. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. And for that, neither of us get to know. This place must be extremely unhospitable in winter. Most are. Okay, there was some weird popping noises, but fuck. I wonder where the keys are. I also still have to find a lever, I'm pretty sure. Door. Oh! Door. Most of these natural remedies expired before I was ever born, and some of them still might work despite that. That looks important. Is this just a pile of human corpses? No. Man, that's a bad idea. From what I can make out through the folds of the sheet, those remains have been here for decades. They're gonna move. They're gonna fucking move. And I'm going to shit everywhere. There's nothing any of you can do to stop it. Huh. Okay. Dirty dishes just left here. I wonder how long they've been there. Books are beginning to fall apart. The jars of the chemicals look like they've been festering. Okay. What's this? Looks like a spring from some sort of hydraulic system. I think that pressing the spring started the water flowing, but there's not enough getting through to move that bookshelf. Oh. A few utensils on the table. There's a couple things on the table. Also, somebody moving through things. Plants still go through cans. Utensils. Table. I'm a little uncomfortable. That's why I'm having trouble reading. Anyway, we did that. Now we go to the blacksmith and the side entrance, which are both downstairs. The music is getting more intense. Let's just... I do want to explore, though. The outer pane of glass is broken. The cold air is coming between the boards. That makes sense. There's literally... Fuck that. Fuck that hole. No. Bad. All of you. Fuck that. That hole is a trap. I'm not going that way. Down we go. The blacksmith is actually right next to these stairs. Oh dear. Because of the hoe opening the door. I know that, and that is very convenient to me. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It feels weird. Let's just pull the lever. Whoop. Good. Good. And we go right next to the toilets. Now there's water running. Yeah. Yay! I should have read that. I clicked. I forgot that clicking any movement direction automatically gets you going that direction. So the toilets were basically like right over here, weren't they? Or did I make it all the way around when I found the toilets? Honestly, cannot remember. The middle scares me. I will not be setting foot in there. Toilets? Nope. Man, if only I had a map to help me. That sure would be swell. But this game hasn't really been big on giving out maps, you know. It's fairly often that you don't have a map in this game. So it makes sense that they do it here. Oh, wait! Oh, need a key for that one, too. Gonna pass some dude. Hello? Walks away. Everything's fine. I was incorrect. I did walk all the way around when I didn't need to. Or I completely bypassed the bathrooms, which is not true. I found it now, so my ore is no longer relevant. Success. It's open for the water to pass through. I think it should go back upstairs. Yes. Yes, you should. That is a good guess. Upstairs was across the hall. This way. I didn't need to walk all the way, the long-ass fucking way around the other time, so I'm definitely not going to do it this time. And then I'm going to get jump scared because of it. Okay, bye-bye. I was kind of correct. I was like, I'm going to scratch my knuckle, and then the game decided to be spooky. But my knuckle was itchy, so it's just like, poor timing. Next time, get me when I'm not distracted. I don't remember the last time I wasn't somewhat distracted. What are we talking about? Anyway, let's go turn the thing. Hit the button. Do the rod. So many horrifying noises. I'm not a huge fan of what I'm hearing. A corpse. Notes written by Father Malaquis, prior of the Saint Cecilia's Abbey, but the monk's behavior. Some days ago now, I observed the brothers performing a strange ritual. They took turns to sit in front of a mirror and, facing it, light the lamp and then put it out. This shall remain as written testimony of everything that has been discovered and that has been passed on to me, as it may prove valuable to whomsoever finds it. Sitting in front of the mirror, they observe their own reflection and everything behind them. They then proceed to put the lamp out or dim its flame to the point that the eyes, blinded by the previous glow, no longer see. Thereupon they light it once more and again observe their reflections and everything behind them, repeating the process several times. Sometimes, God help us, the reflection shown in the mirror isn't what it should be. I can't begin to describe the horrors that appear. The mere act of committing them to paper is an insult to our Lord. But what I can say is that the more frequently these horrors appear, the closer they are, and the less time we have until they are no longer only in the reflection. What an astute observation. Father! Let me just get the fuck out of there. That was just a full-on zombie.
I hope he can't get it open.
Uh-huh. How about we try and move away, and then we'll worry. Yeah, those are some hangings. Some people were hanging. Scribblings of desperate monks, desperate like me. Uh-huh, that sounds like madness. I don't know what happens after this. Great, we're gonna find an entire abbey that was driven insane. That's what I wanted. You know how much bad fucking juju's in the air here, man? This shit's not okay. Yeah, desperately. It's right. We read that one. The chains. Oh, okay. What a shame. Oh, why are there so many bodies piled up in there? Well, desperate times. Insanity kind of spreads like a disease, if we're being honest. Hysteria can also do the same. Christ, he is written. Why did we enter this room so furiously? As well as furiously carved in crosses, understand desperation leads that desperation that leads to that better than I'd like. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Somebody's made sure no one can get into this cell or out of it. Yes to both. Okay. Anything worth... Oh! There's a lot...
This works. Let's see how much I have left.
Reflection. Sebastian P. Husher in the cell with the mirror achievement. This is a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. This is... Oh, no. I'm not... You can't do it. You're not going to jump scare me. I don't care how much You fucking delay it, I'm still not gonna get jump scared. Alright, this is rude. You son of a bitch. Alright, fine. You win that round, game. I guess. I was right, though. You didn't jump scare me. So, ha! What do I win? What is... I mean, I guess the chapter. I finished the chapter. In the next episode, we're going to do Chapter 4. We're going to start Chapter 4. I don't know if we're going to do the entire chapter, because who the fuck knows. But that is it for now. Later we'll do the last concert. Sounds exciting. I do like me some music, and horrifying background music is my least favorite. So let's get some more of that going. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night.